A building in New Orleans with a lot of history inside. The National World War II Museum, John E. Kushner Restoration Pavilion. A building that has been reopened to the public since summer of 2024. Featuring restored World War II macro artifacts in a patrol torpedo boat, also known as PT-305, that traveled all around the world during World War II.
They were used to attack shipping, so the ships would come into a port or along the shoreline, and these boats would use torpedoes like this one with 600 pounds of explosives to deny the enemy use of the land near the shoreline.
This is Corey Graff, the curator restoration manager of the National World War II Museum in New Orleans, showing me the PT boat after its restoration.
PT-305 was built here in New Orleans in 1943, and in 2007 it actually came back, and it was a wreck. And we have been working on it with volunteers, thousands of hours, to get it back into the shape it looked like when it was in World War II.
Now that the boat is back and better than ever.
This is sort of part of our local history. And locals, volunteers for the World War II Museum, worked on it. So it not only honors the people that were in the Navy and sailed aboard these vessels, but also the city in which it was built during the war.
Now, a very cool thing about this pavilion is the STEM activities attendees can do, like this one, that introduces you to a World War II setting, allowing you to figure out how the distance of targets were measured.
One of the things that's the focus of this gallery is to get young people interested in science and technology. It had its basis in the history of World War II, and it's a lot of the theories and a lot of the practices are still in place today.
As mentioned prior, the artifacts are also a major thing of this pavilion. Graph showing me a popular one.
Well, this is sort of an engineering marvel. It actually was started as a rescue vehicle for hurricanes, which is appropriate even today, and adapted for military use.
An engineering marvel that was a strong asset.
This is an LVT, landing vehicle, tracked. It weighs 36,000 pounds and it floats, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
So this was used to transport Marines onto island bases.
In regards to how many people attend this museum, 500,000 to 600,000 a year. Graph invites those who visit to make a stop inside this pavilion.
A lot of the other exhibits within the World War II Museum have to do with sort of chronological history of the war. This gallery focuses on technology as a whole, and we're able to bring things in from our collection that help tell that technology story better.